All right, y'all. Okay. So, um, I know this video is like a little, like 2, 3 days late, but I've been trying to analyze how I'm going to go over this, this update with y'all. Really play it through before I give my opinions because, I would be erratic and say this is a pretty kind of shitbox update because like it was a lot of changes to characters that don't need changes and a lot of ridiculous nerfs attached to them. And there's an elephant in the room. Actually, there's two of them right here that we need to discuss, bro. So, competitive. I'm not really the biggest fan of competitive. People play like fucking bricks and they hold their nuts and then let people kick them while they're holding their nuts. I don't like comp for real, but it's playable. But Malga, the Malga changes, eh? I mean, you can't you you feel me? Eh? He needs more, um, maybe more mitigation whenever. Ooh, give Malga damage reduction when he using both of his guns. Bam. 20%, 15% damage reduction when he using both his guns. But bam. Even though he gets armor on it, just give him 20% damage reduction. I feel like that should make him more tanky. Um, cool. Ramatra. I'm just gonna speed run this because I do got gameplay for B-roll, for most of this stuff. Um, Developer comments, Ramatra pummel projectiles passing through barriers was a source of frustration. I'm gonna let you know the reason why people go Ramatra is because you're doing too much, bro. You're steamrolling the team. You need to be locked down. That is the whole point of like Ramatra to me. It's like to lock you down to make sure that you do not continue steamrolling my team. Like, I'm a Ramatra main, so I'm gonna be more biased towards this, but who asked for Ramatra nerf? We've been asking for Ramatra buffs, alright? We've been asking for buffs. Everybody been asking for buffs for Ramatra. He's weak. I don't care if he could punch through barriers. Do you know how much work that is? Because there's a Ryan holding down shield. The whole team can shoot Ramatra besides Reinhardt, swinging his hammer. I've gotten hit by Ana Dart, Cassidy Flashbang, freaking everything else because I'm punching at Ryan's shield. Because I can't really do anything to Reinhardt when I'm shooting in Onyx mode, right? I can't really do anything when I hit him with the spire, right? So they took away his main gimmick of locking down Ramatra shield players, not Ramatra, Reinhardt shield players, or Brig. I realize Brig has gotten stronger over this, right? Because I'm gonna give y'all a really good scenario. A Ryan Brig comp, right? Because Ramatra is no longer hitting Ryan through his shield, does hitting Brig through the shield, right? That means Brig has full ability to attack you during this entire time. That means she can literally do, part of Reinhardt's job. And then when Ryan's shield go down, you're cooked, right? Because, you know, you're already low. You're kind of low. I'm pretty sure Anna's gonna hit you with her nade and make it to where you can't heal. And nobody's playing Kiri for some reason. I don't get that. It's kind of interesting for me. I haven't seen a Kiri player in literally days. Days. I have not seen a Kiri player. I have not ever. First of all, I barely see Moira players lately. Like, all I've been getting is like Mercy, Lucio, and really, really, really bad Iliaris from my lobbies, bro. Um, and really horrible Junos. I feel so bad for Juno players. At one point, I was gonna consider myself to be a Juno main, but I realized her playstyle is very ADHD. And yeah, I play like ADHD influenced player, but oh my god, Juno got gutted, bro. Like they damn. But yeah, I'm not happy about the Overwatch nerfs. Reinhardt. I mean, this is a whatever, nothing burger. I don't get why they can't. They just keep playing with Reinhardt's shield each season. Cause at the previous season, I think last season or sometime before last season, it was like 1400. Then they moved it up to 1600, and now it's 1500. You know, my biggest grievance with this is why buy Ryan shield and then take away Pummel. You feel me? Why would you literally make Pummel do more? Like it's still the same thing, kinda, right? Like he does 65, I think, per punch. I'm not gonna do math. I'm not gonna do math, but it's like I don't know, like around 130, 140 something punch per punch, and you get like 8 punches in regular form. So I mean, you can break it, but you're wasting your whole nemesis form on Ryan. So what is the point? You feel me? You're wasting your entire form to break his shield. And as a Ryan player myself, I hit harder than a Ramatra when I'm swinging my shield. So you feel me? As a like Ryan player, it first of all the whole Ryan like you punching through Ryan shield is a knowledge check, right? It is a knowledge check because a Ramatra cannot CC you, right? He's wasting his entire form on Nemesis. And by the time, you go, oh wow, you could just start swinging your hammer at him, right? And it's going to take away from his team battling you to heal him because y'all don't remember, Ramatra does not have a lot of health because he has two forms. I think it's like 550, 550, or is it 600 now? I forgot. But at the same time, you can outswing Ramatra. You can CC him with your team. Like Ramatra literally just sitting there punching your barrier now is useless, and people are trying to say is a good thing, bro. It is not a good thing. First of all, if a Reinhardt is sitting there letting you punch your shield, he's doing something wrong, bro. It's not. It's a knowledge check still, but it's like it's stupid. It's very stupid, bro. Hanzo change. I don't care. I don't really play Hanzo. Only time I go Hanzo is when there's a really annoying Narissa. Sojourn, I actually became a Sojourn player during the last like few days of the season 12 on console, and Sojourn is actually pretty fucking fun. Like I've been going like 30 and something, like 30 and 5. Some games I play bad, but it's been actually pretty interesting. Like I enjoy like the whole loop of railing people and then throwing this out as a you better watch where you going. You feel me? Because mostly now that this is actually pretty fun. I was thinking to myself pre-buff or pre patch notes before they came out the other day, and I was like, why does this not build rail? And now it does. So like, yay! Sombra. I'm a Sombra main for DPS. I don't play her all the time because I understand when Sombra is needed and not needed. You feel me? I don't like just playing her all day because I do get bored of like playing, like being invisible the whole game and not really interacting. And I thought to myself, I try to like cope with it and say, I am a like more frontline Sombra, but I like to spend most of that invisible. Like I like to be on the line but invisible. You feel me? I don't really be in their back lines unless like their supports are literally carrying their team. But this was a horrible, horrible, horrible update for Sombra. Like a horrible rework. My idea for Sombra, like let's go ahead and read this before I say anything. Y'all can read it by yourself, but let me read it to y'all and really get it through. Um, no longer in stealth but it does reveal Sombra. Cool. But now this shows the whole team. Cool. Uh, had enemy lockdown effect reduced from 1.5 to 1 second. cool. No, I mean that really gives Moira players, Reaper players, Iliari players, a lot of characters who could get away from me. Tracer just got a buff off of this. You feel me? Tracer just got a buff. Only character I could say this is really good for is Ball and like Doomfist. But at the same time, it kind of takes away Sombra's niche. And I find it very annoying at the same time. But actually, the one thing that I would say I'm a fan of is me just continue. Translocator from 5 to 7 seconds. I don't like that. EMP cost to 12. I really don't like that. As a Sombra player, you have to really be doing a lot to get your EMP. Now you have to work even harder. You got to work 12% harder for it now. Stealth no longer passive activates not activates during translocator. Now has 5 seconds during duration. Added stealth timer around the reticle and remove icon ability. Taking damage now reveals Sombra for 1 second instead of ending stealth. The opportunity this passive has been added back in. Sombra weapon damage versus had targets by 20%. See critically injured. Okay, I like this. I like the opportunity. The opportunist passive, right? But I'm not a big fan of this part. Oh yeah, Bob, you Ash buff. So who just got buff? Tracer, Ash, very annoying DPSs. Ball, Doomfist, very annoying tanks. Moira, who literally is like usually Sombra food, but now it's like can really just get away from you now. And I mean, she always can get away, but I mean, can by 0.5 seconds, right? Before I carry back on, BAP is now more accessible on console. I really seen this. I saw a BAP with like 10,000 damage, even more damage than the entire team. Even though I truly believe BAP is a hitting DPS, just a support. Juno is gutted. She lost all her fall off, and her healing is down. This Brig is just a slap on the wrist. I mean, it's gonna be annoying to add up because I'm a Brig who's constantly healing, and I'm gonna feel this, but at the same time, this is not really that big of a deal. And for Brig, the reason her healing is high is because of Inspire, which they did not touch. And who cares about a Brig? Who cares about Brig's healing, bro? Brig is actually a skilled support because either A, you let her get close to you, and B, she can't just spam healing. It's 5 seconds, bro. 5 seconds. Why are y'all stressing about 5 seconds of healing? Just to add, I don't get it. Anyways, this is actually pretty good, but at the same time, it kind of takes away from BAP being gatekeep, and now I feel like BAP is gonna be actually a problem, maybe coming forth in the next few weeks. And then they're gonna actually start adding nerfs to him, and I'm gonna be kind of upset because I actually do enjoy BAP, but if you cannot control BAP's recoil before then, I feel like you shouldn't really be playing him. But whatever. But let's go back to Sombra. Sombra, bro. It's the fact that Bob is you only can have Bob for 3 seconds, so it's like do I wait Bob out now, or I can no longer just sneak up on him and just throw it out. Especially you can't even just sneak up on Bob because now you're wasting your invisibility on Bob. You feel me? So like, okay, I translocate. I was just in a battle. Am I gonna run away or am I gonna save the team from Bob and reveal myself and then get killed by Bob? Cause you feel me? Or, depending if you got the high ground, you can kind of just like get away. But they're gonna see you hacking Bob. That's the whole. It doesn't play into itself the way how I'm seeing it for real. And I'm more of a fan of the cat and mouse chase for Sombra. Here's what I really wanted for Sombra to be fixed, right? I still want Sombra to have like auto invisibility. It's just whenever she's at low health, she gets reduced healing. Like her self heal is reduced by like 20% or something, right? Like she can't just heal when she's invisible. She has to go to a health pack, which most Sombras are going to do, but it takes her away from the battle for real, for real. Like it doesn't allow her to loop around. Like she can't just okay, battle's right here. I'm going to go right here and then go around and then like be back at full health and then go back and harass them here. No, you gotta go to the health pack. I'm thinking a new body. I'm giving you like I'm really I play a lot of new bodies, so like I'm going to go to the health pack here or here. No, it's right here. The big health pack, hack that, and then I gotta like wait it out. But now you're kind of like, am I gonna be wasting my translocator? Because now you're kind of like just there with your cheeks out as Sombra. Like you just there with your cheeks out because you gotta get close up on people, and I get that as Sombra. But either here's something that can work. Like I said, Sombra, whenever she's at like 50% health, she's not able to really be invisible, but like she either does not get she gets reduced healing, or B, she cannot go invisible. Like she can still translocate, but make it go further, right? Like make her translocate go further or something like that. Just an easy bit like further, and then you know, I get something like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Or maybe I do I like the idea of the invisibility. It's kind of hard. It's hard to play. Like it's hard to work Sombra. I kind of see it. I get it, but it's just like, ugh, oh my god, it's kind of hard. Or maybe the last person who shot Sombra can see her. Something like that. Maybe that could work. Like she's invisible to the rest of the team, but the last person who is battling her gets like a longer time to attack her. So like Tracer, who's somebody that could get her? Bastion, because I feel like I don't know. It's like maybe it's the whole thing that like she can go invisible in the air. Maybe they could have like did something to that. Like when she translocates, she hits the ground and then her timer starts. That's how it should be. That's how it could have been. Cause that was the biggest point with Summer. It's like I'm shooting her, but it's like the bitch just go invisible as soon as she touched the ground. So how about you either make that cooldown longer? That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. When she's in the battle, when Sombra translocates in battle, like after getting shot and taking damage, her cooldown is longer. It's like when she's locked out, when she's on point or in the battle, she's still in battle, but like keep like the property saying that she's still in battle and put it on like a 4 or 5 second cooldown. But so when she's in the air for like those 2 seconds, she has to like maneuver, or not even 5 seconds. That's kind of too long. Like 4 seconds, just like either 1 or 2 seconds longer. I kind of like the 5 second, because you got to be smart. Like Sombra's a calculated character, so you got to be smart about it. So like, okay, do I throw it at this angle? Well, not because like me as a Sombra player, I just throw it wherever I want to. Like I just shoot it right in the air and then I spin around real quick, make them think I don't know where I'm going, and then bam, I'm on the freaking, I'm on the roof or something, and then I'm sliding down. But then there's some players who can just, I don't get it, bro. I be playing against some cracked out players, and I would throw it to the roof, and then I'll spend like a good few seconds sliding down the roof, and they'll just choke me in, bro. So like, it's not that big of a problem to play against Sombra. It's just, I don't know. I don't like this whole change. I don't like that her invisibility is 5 seconds now, because I don't get no time to calculate what I want to do. Only time this is gonna really be something is when she's blending into the team, when everybody's just ganging up on the tank. Everybody else can, like, I have, as on DPS, I have, bro, what? Sombra's not even a problem no more. She's not even a problem. On support, I haven't actually played support yet this season. Actually, I've been mainly on DPS and tank. I'm actually learning ball. Bro, y'all, like, this is actually quite fun. Symmetra. I feel like I forgot what it was that really made me think Sim got a buff this season. Oh yeah, Sim, because Ramatra can no longer punch through her walls. So Sim gained a lot of value. I will tell you that because now, as a remaster player, you gotta come to them. You got to come to them when Sim's wall is up. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna walk very fucking slow blocking, or are you just gonna try to come through punching? Because you know, the whole point is like, hey, we both want point, but sim wall is right there. You know, because most sims go to place it like directly in the middle. I place mine like at the door, or you know, at point where they're gonna come through, and then lock down the other half. With you know, have team lock down the other half, but Ramatra has really lost a lot of value. And I'm really tired of seeing a lot of people say that he, you know, he still has value. You just gotta change your playstyle. But the whole playstyle for Ramatra is kind of linear, to be real with you. Like I have a gameplay loop, but I can't work the gameplay loop because now I'm spending most of the my nemesis, my nemesis form punching. You know, like I'm spending most of that just punching the shields and stuff or chasing people down, and most of that is gonna be spent blocking now because Ryan is. I really play against a lot of Reinhardt, so you know that's why I'm really more focused because nobody really. It's like Diva. Actually, did we test this on DM? Can fucking Ramatra punch through DM still? Because if he cannot punch through DM, bro, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem, bro. Um, Zarya, actually, I don't never play Ramatra against Zarya because it's kind of like, eh. But at the same time, whenever I do, I am kind of successful because I use my Onyx form on her bubble, right? Because it does no damage, so she doesn't really ramp up. And I bait her out into using it. So like I never really get a chance to use my nemesis form on her bubble. But I didn't even know you could punch through it. But at the same time, I guess this might be a slight buff on that because I heard it could go through two shield. Like you know, it takes two punches now. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't know. I really don't know about Ramacha right now. I gotta play some more of him to really form like a full opinion on him. Um, bro, this this might be a very weird season. Who else? Yeah, most of this is just stuff. Clash. I had a very sweaty Clash game, bro. I had a Clash game that lasted for like 20 minutes, almost for like 20 minutes. It was just a ball matchup, and the ball was outballing me. He had like, I mean, he wasn't outballing me. He just kept killing my team, right? Nobody could really kill me. Only reason I died is because of Sim. Because, bro, you want to talk about who needs buffs? I feel like Ball need a buff. But I feel like he will be very oppressive because he is oppressive the way I play him. And I see it with a lot of other ball players. I'm new to him, but I figured out like what to do, right? You know, I'm still mastering the idea. But here, I did not know that Sim's turret slows ball down. We should make it to where like when ball is like on a roll, he should not be able to be CC'd that hard, bro. Like, like, you feel me? I don't like that Sims turret can slow him down. Why is that, bro? Why is that a thing, bro? Out of all the characters I've like every other character I've seen who gets shot by Sim turret does not slow down. But why Ball, bro? Why? That man was like that's the reason I was dying so much on that game. I think I went like 25 and 7. And every time I died, it's because Sim kept like throwing her turrets out, and she had all three of them out. Or not even all three, just like two of them would hit me, and it would just slow down my momentum so bad, and I just couldn't move, bro. I just couldn't move, and it was pissing me off. But we still won. Um, I might find the gameplay. I don't know if it's still up because I did play a lot of games and I kinda don't remember. It was on Hanukkah? Hanukkah? I think that's it. Yeah, it was on Hanukkah. I might try to find it and like record it, but it's gonna be kind of chopped. But it's just something. But I guess y'all most likely just gonna be hearing me yapping and then watching the B-roll of me playing Moira or something. This season, what I would like to see is them tweak Ramatra more. There's a lot of characters I want to have buff, right? I want ball fixes, not ball fixes, because I'm not going to be completely biased, but I do want ball to not be able to be CC'd as much. Because now we're talking about fair. We're going into this whole fair thing. I do not like that ball, the tank, can be slowed down so much, bro, and made useless because he gets all his momentum off of grapple. And I get that, when it's a high risk, high reward with him because I ain't gonna slam, it's like instant 10% every time. 10-15%. But ball, bro, is like May. Cause every time I play him now, they're going like they can't even really go somber because I kinda see her and it kinda takes away Somber's value. It goes into they go into Symmetra, May, Anna, fucking Orisa, Ryan. They're trying. Like, it's just, bro. I really like when Ball is doing like his like on his speed boost, bro. I feel like he should like have some type of CC immunity. Like, you know how Ryan, not Ryan, Malga can go through Ryan's charge? Give him something like that, bro. Like, give him something that lets him go through something, bro. Because no, all of this CC in the game is crazy, bro. Cassidy flashbang, bro. Oh my god, that flashbang is ridiculous, bro. But y'all enjoy the rest of this B-roll. Oh yeah. Who I say I want more changes? I keep forgetting. I get more sidetracked. Characters I want changes. I want them to continue to tweet Sombra this season because I feel like this has potential. I'm not gonna say this is absolutely horrible. I don't like it, but I feel like there's potential with it. Like I feel like Sombra has a chance to like change this. At least put this to 5 seconds, right? Give me 5 seconds of grace from Bob, bro. Cause I literally lost the whole game because Bob was just nobody could take him down, bro. Cause we did not have a Sombra, and he just sitting there just shooting, bro. And he does so much damage. He does so much damage, bro. It's like, bro, what? No. He already is hard to kill. He already has a whole hitbox that delays the game with his, because he's a character. I'm using quotation marks. Deemed the character, so like he can take point by himself if you really don't pay attention. It's just like, bro, what? Anyways, maybe put this at 6 seconds. Take this back. This is stupid, bro. Nobody complains about EMP. I realize, like, I even said this. When Sombra aggravates me and she gets EMP, she earned it. She earned it. We let Sombra do what she want to do. She got EMP. We should not punish Sombra that hard because she's playing the character, right? We should. What Sombra needs is just to not be that slimy. That's what I really wanted. Like, let her keep her abilities, just not as slimy. Like, the hack, right? If Sombra's hit during a hack, put her on a really long cooldown when she's trying to hack people, so she can't just sit there and keep trying to hack you. Make Sombra work for it, bro. Like, that's what I was thinking. Make her work for it, not do this for real. But okay, cool. More buffs. Since we're working on supports even more, how about we make Mercy's P shooter do damage? How about we give Mercy some type of value with that? Like, how about we make that more accurate? How about we do more damage on that? Like, how much does it do? 20. How about we make that 25 and reduce the make the accuracy better, or give it more ammo, or a tighter spread, something like that, or something, or we just, get her the diva treatment. Actually, I do like the all, the unlimited ammo when she's on Valkyrie, but it's kind of useless because Eh? Or how about this? Whenever I got it. How about we steal from Brig, right? Here's a Mercy idea. We steal from Brig. Whenever she's using we could it's like we get her to like okay, we steal from Brig and combine a little bit of Moira, right? Whenever Mercy is using her her healing beam, they get a 5% damage buffs. Like a 5% damage buff, right? And whenever she's using her damage beam, she gets 5%. She gives 5% healing. Ooh, right. So it's like a, or she gives like a really, I don't know. Whenever she's in Valkyrie, she gets like both, right? So like it goes to like 10% when she's on. She goes to like 10% damage whenever she's on healing and 10% healing whenever she's on damage. Ooh, I just could. I don't know how broken that would be, but it would make Mercy more useful. Like buff her P shooter and like do that. Maybe Mercy will be very annoying. Who knows? Maybe they might have to nerf it to like 7%. How about we just let her do both? You know, because most of these Mercies are just heal bots, right? We be needing damage sometimes. So how about we allow Mercy to buff damage while healing? It incentivizes them to learn to start damage buffing because they realize they can heal off of that. Because sometimes I just be needing a damage buff, and I Mercy cannot just heal and damage buff me at the same time. So why, when she's damage buffing me, it gives like that Zen effect, you know? It slowly heals me up while she's damaging, you know? You feel me? I kind of cooked on that. Y'all give me y'all opinions on that. Yeah, yeah. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of this B-roll. Peace. Oh my